desolate. It's definitely got its own energy, and I don't know. It was the right place for me at that point because I was not looking to be around humanity.
I gotta say, the drive I did last year that I thought was a good idea. I think I told you about this. The drive from LA to San Jose, because I had never done it before, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fly back from Paris, go see WWE SmackDown at Staples, go see my friend, well, everyone knows Worth Wolpert from Magic Online previously, go see him in California, and then I'll drive up the coast to go see my brother who lives in San Jose." It's the worst drive I've ever done in my entire life. That's the one.
Have I told you about doing that drive with TBS?
No.
We'll save that for post-board here.
Oh, baby. Okay.
Get the action out of the way.
Seasoned Hollowblade going to go to the bottom. Both these players are in our wild card round as we got to top 12 in this, not the top 8. Here's the thoughts, these. The hand here for Piper, going to lose Search for his Kanta. You see the Skyclave Apparition, Refurbish, Strategic Planning, Champion of Wits. I keep calling it Wills today. It's of Wits. And now another champion added to the grid. So this deck does not have that much difficulty getting cards into its graveyard for God Pharaoh's Gift, nor does it have difficulty actually getting God Pharaoh's Gift in the graveyard to be able to turn on Refurbish. So let's try it again. Let's go to the Champion. Draw 2. Skyclave Apparition and a Plains. Twitch chat's loving the old school conversations about the tournaments that lasted forever. You know, there's some charm to like the late night tournaments. I'll never forget it.
Yeah, it's definitely charming if you weren't there.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't affect your life at all, then it's charming, right? It's what's the term that people use? Character building. It was character building.
Yeah. You know, you weren't at this open. It was Gerard.
Yeah, but at least. Yeah, but I mean, sure, it was long and exhausting, but it must have paid well, right? No, it didn't. No,
it wasn't about that. It was for the love of the game.
Yeah, so today's been a throwback. You know, I sort of I'm rediscovering my lost years here a little bit.
Ooh, you're Shard in hand right now. The big pig. Can't cast it though. No white mana.
Yeah, great.
Oh, we have an oops. I think that was a shock myself. Do nothing. That's might be a little awkward. Here's a chart, of course. Everybody's tired. Players are tired too.
Bluffing a Shark Typhoon that doesn't impact combat at all.
That's right. Charting a course. Not attacking first because we want some cards in the graveyard. Big follow-up coming. We'll see. You've done that. Yeah, you've done that. You've done that California drive. That's right. So you're going to tell me.
Yeah, I have a good story about it. I have a really good story about it. Involving the Ben Sec.
The one and only.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was, as Uro's the draw here alongside Two Fabled Passage, Nissa Extinction Event, and the Big Pig. You know, bringing it back. Here's Uro. You know, draw. We've all seen this card before. There's the Plains. Also did a drive with Jerry T during the college days. In Indianapolis, we drove on Friday. We drove Friday night to St. Louis, which is about 4 hours for Saturday PTQ, and then from St. Louis to Omaha for the Sunday PTQ, and then had to drive home on that Sunday night, just all the way through the night. And I think I may have made it to my first class that Monday in college. That was a brutal drive. Neither of us won the tournaments, by the way.
The worst one that I did was New Jersey to Tampa for a Grand Prix. Terrible idea.
How old?
I was 19 or 20, I think.
Oh, okay, you're just
terrible.
Wild.
Terrible.
It's not the drive there. It's the drive back. It's always the drive back. That's the worst. Look at Nissa. Powerful. You gonna kill that Ministry of Inquiries? Yeah. Oh, Thoughtseize first. Refurbish might be nice.
All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna use my judgment here. Once we're at a point where nothing interesting is happening in this game, I'm gonna talk about San Jose a little bit.
Okay, we'll get there. This game's actually a little bit interesting.
Yeah, it is. No, we're still there's stuff going on. Not super clear who's winning.
Because like there's the ability to activate Escanto on the end step at the very least.
Right.
And the Saucies is actually kind of hard.
We got a game.
Yeah. This is the deck that on tomorrow when I stream. God Pharaoh's Gift. I'm coming for you.
But it's got a lot of rares in it though. How are you going to build it?
Oh, that's a good. No, they give you a loaded account when you qualify for the tournament.
Oh wow!
But your question is completely fair.
TRGR, huh?
You know me.
Already qualified for the tournament and then also gifted an account.
That's right. Milled 3 cards. 2 of them were lands. I think we're looking for a land. This is a little bit tough. If you want to go to Champion, if you want to go to Strategic Planning. Because if you find a land, it's all the same, so... Alright, peel 2. Okay, that's a hit. Discard God Pharaoh's Gift. I would
that's a nice little setup here.
Yep, now there's your land. There's your Refurbish. Yes, please. Is there an angel to get back? There's not. It's kind of a bummer. But, you get back Champion of Wits, draw 4, discard 2.
Yeah, Champion's not a bad consolation prize here.
Yeah, it's not so bad, right? Now you get to give some beatdowns with haste. Can't kill Nissa because it has so much darn loyalty, but you can knock it down to 2 and hope things don't go too bad. Your Sharn, Extinction Event, and Fatal Push in hand, along with Uro in the graveyard, so... Oh, Barkeem! Barkeem in the Twitch chat says, I forget what city the tour was in, but I recall a very snowy January Sunday night where nothing food-related was open. You're thinking of Indianapolis.
Yeah, Indianapolis.
I'll never forget that weekend.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
You got the last play out of town.
Yeah, Delta was literally is like, there's one plane leaving. It is going to Los Angeles. It's like, what a miracle.
I'm in.
Yep.
I got to hang out in India until Wednesday.
yeah, you got to settle in.
It's nice. The Noodles was finally open. Big pig. Trigger. Let's get some lands. Just a forest. Plains is already on the battlefield. Now Nissa. Going to turn the plains into a 3-3. Don't really need it anymore. The Yasharn's already out there. Pretty clean block. 2-1 on the 3-3. Remember, the lands do have vigilance. So Champion into the bin. Extinction Event push. Forest in hand. Where do we go from here? We just pass. Okay. God Pharaoh's Gift is not legendary, so
yeah,
you could just play another one.
You don't see a lot of decks, have Nissa going and just kind of fall behind on the battlefield this dramatically. But the Azorius God Pharaoh's Gift package is a lot more powerful even than Sultai or 4-color mid-range when it's off and running, doing all of its stuff.
There's an angel. It'll fabricate. It's going to become a 6/6 now. Okay. And now... is it time for Skyclave? It looks like the answer is yes. So, Pig, kindly leave. A deck that uses its graveyard. But doesn't care about Grafdigger's Cage. Beatdowns. Send them. And push one of them.
And man, it just looks like Shamil is going to be really light on resources, regardless of if this Nissa is able to survive.
Yeah, I agree with you. Danny Jessup hanging out in the chat. I'm sure he's done some drives. Guy never misses an event.
Shout out, Danny.
Miss it down? I mean, decision's tough. I mean, if you want to push something, you can, sure, but it doesn't look great. Okay, so Nissa's down.
I mean, once you're chump blocking to keep your Nissa around, what are you even doing, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you. Eliminate the draw. Okay. Force the play. Here comes Extinction Event. Minister's going to go after. Not pretty sure these God Pharaoh Gifts cards, they actually just have the casting cost of, yeah, the cards that they actually remove. So yeah, Odd is actually quite good here. Now
Yeah, I mean,
those lands get to it.
Some chance you can just kind of fire back, just win with the beatdowns from here.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is getting a little silly here. Refurbish a third God Pharaoh's Gift. You can get 3 Champion of Wits back.
So many gifts.
It's a lot of gifts. One would think. One would think that 7-man artifact would be legendary. You'd be wrong, but one would think it. Well, let's start with the Champion. Yes, I'll draw cards equal to the power. Discard 2, of course. I think you're just happy to discard a couple of lands. Maybe. Okay, Skyclave Apparition is going to go to the grave. I'm a little surprised by that because I think there might be some interest in actually casting that card, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe you're just aspiring to do more when you're getting so many draws.
Mm-hmm. Now going to get back L'Angel. Alrighty. Do we want to make some servos? Nah, we say 6/6 lifelinker. Oh, right, all my creatures have haste. I'm only going to attack with these, so come get you. Sandy Dog down! Sorry, Sandy Dog. Good tournament, though.
Great tournament.
I expect nothing less from Brandy Burton. Very, very good Magic player. Oh, no, now the chat's reminiscing about the Noodles and Company. Oh. That cuts deep.
R.I.P., right?
Yeah, it's done. Apparently, the business is, like, the company is still open, like the corporation. It's just, they've downsized quite a bit. Whip CD letting us know the Steak and Shake is 2 doors down. Trust me, buddy, we know.
Yeah.
we know where the Steak and Shake is.
They greet us by our first name over there.
That's right. Gentlemen, Patrick, Cedric,
welcome back.
That's right. Been a couple of months. How you been? And we will take the usual. Thanks for asking. Fatal Push. Not quite. That'll work, though. And that's going to take care of that. Okay.
All right.
Well. Oh, my. All right, you know what? I'm going to let you get your SCG Premium ad read in, and then tell us about that drive that you did with the Ben Sack.
$7.99 a month. You get all the content on the website. Really good ROI if you're trying to get good at Magic or just like read stuff that's entertaining. On top of that, exclusive content. You get 5% off sealed products, 10% off singles, and 15% off supplies all across the website. Go to starcgames.com/join-premium. So Ben and I were living in San Diego, and he wanted to go up to PTQ up at the Channel Fireball Game Center in San Jose, which is like a 7 or 8 hour drive. So we do the drive up. Once you get north of Bakersfield, it's really just farmland. It doesn't change.
Awful. And it smells bad.
It's a long drive, and we had to wake up early to get there. Like we had to leave at midnight and drive up. Ben volunteers to do the drive up. We bust out by like round 5. And Ben wants to go back, and it's like 3 p.m, so we can drive back and get back at a reasonable time. And Ben's like, I'm gassed. Can you please do the drive? Like, all right, sure, no problem. So Ben falls asleep, and so we're driving, and I'm like, I'm going to stop, rest up and get a cup of coffee. So I go inside, Ben's sleeping in the car. Get a cup of coffee, and they have a CD rack, which is great. I could use the music on the ride back. And they have the Allman Brothers and Sisters. I'm like, awesome, great. Buy that. Get in the car. The album is not very long in terms of like minutes, and it has Rambling Man. Do you know the song Rambling Man?
I do not know the song Rambling Man.
Pretty famous.
Okay.
Anyhow, it has a really distinct introduction. The first like kind of riff hits. So we're driving back. It's dark. I have the CD on loop, and you know, it's just flat farmland. The scenery never changes, and it's dark out anyway. So every like 30 minutes or so, when the album loops back, Ben wakes up. Rambling Man is playing. The outside has not changed at all, and I'm just driving the car. So after however hours of this experience, I can tell that the madness is setting in. Like,
oh absolutely.
He's worried. He's worried he's hallucinating, or we're not driving, or whatever. But I'm not going to change the CD because this is just too hilarious to me of watching this like sink in. And eventually Ben's like, he wakes up and he's like, and you know, he's like the kindest, most. He never wants to like insert his needs into someone else's experience. He's like,
yeah, no.
I need you to turn that off. I was back asleep.
I need you to put on.
I need
literally anything else.
Please stop.
That's fantastic. Please, I'm begging you, please.
Yeah, I'm begging you.
Hey, Yost with the most. Austin Yost in the house.
Hey, what's up?
I'm very pro Austin Yost. That's great. He said plenty of Noodles and Company in Denver. Is that true? You've been holding out on me?
I don't know if I've ever seen a Noodles and Company in Denver.
Uh-oh. Okay. I think that's where their home base is.
I guess. So. I don't know. We have the best sort of drive-through burger joint in the country. Good Times. It's not close.
You?
Good Times.
Really?
Not
okay.
close. Not anyone who's in it, like in and out or whatever. You've no idea. Sorry. I think Dick's is close.
Okay.
But so no, I don't go to Noodles and Company.
Okay, that's fair. I just Googled this Good Times place. Looks pretty chill.
Win, you know. Yeah, can I get some butter noodles, extra soggy? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that.
Come on, man. Noodles, they did some good work for a long time there. They made me excited about my travels. With their macaroni and cheese, among other hitful hits.
Just a menu with 30 different versions of wet noodles.
That's correct. But they made those noodles wet better than anybody else. Now, we've upsized now. Now, the Weber Grill, among other hitful hits in Indianapolis.
What's going on with this one drop?
Mr. Vickers, you mill yourself. What do you mean?
No, I understand that, but it just seems so, mopey. I guess it has a shot of being good here.
Yeah.
Right, turn these refurbishes on.
Hey, you got to give yourself a shot. Here's the planes. What is this, Tamio? See, now the window's wide open. Ding dong. Come in and get busy. To work. Still got noodles in West Michigan, too. Must be nice, Monty818.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make my own noodles at home, where it's cheaper and tastes better. I don't like that. Cameo time.
Mm-hmm.
Named Nissa who shakes the world. Whammy. All right, let's mill ourselves. How do we do? Any Godfarrell's gifts? Ding! Ding, 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 ding!
We have a winner.
Refurbish. Yeah, I'm in. Stack tomorrow.
It's a pretty good looking turn.
You're not bad. Not bad. You know, kill that.
Just while we're here, gonna do that for free.
Now you gotta take care of both things. Your turn.
Is your hand of negate and murder going to be good enough here? I suspect not.
No, you're leaning towards no. Okay. Big of you.
Oh no, you get to
you get to blow that up.
Break it up. Yeah. Break that off.
I just have another refurbish, which you can counter with your negate. And then I guess you can counter that with your negate, and then Extinction Event away my bozos. So all right.
Or just cast the angel. Who cares?
Well, I'll just Extinction Event that away too.
Yeah, you got it all covered, huh?
Actually, if I'm Shamil right now, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, this sequencing is much better against negate and Extinction Event than the other way around. Because your battlefield's still probably good enough to induce the Extinction Event next turn if you don't draw something better, and then you have another angel to play with.
Ooh. Oof. Extinction Event this away, and then Thoughtseize your last card. Taste it. Taste it.
All right.
And now it's a top deck battle. Okay. I'm smelling a refurbish. My nose is broken. I'd churn, of course. Yeah. Let's go a little deeper. Peel 2, discard 1. Ooh, I like search.
Yeah, I'll say this. This Azorius deck, I mean, when the game gets neutral, the deck's nothing but heaters. It's just card drawing and haymakers from this spot.
Well, there's a card drawing haymaker there in Hydroid Crisis.
I mean, it draws 8 card.
Yeah. I mean, it's not nothing. I've seen better.
No, it's among the better draws from this spot.
I mean, much rather draw Uro because duh.
But I like the instinct. You know, I think sort of a level 1 approach on that previous turn is, yeah, I'll keep the angel and cast it next turn. And Piper understanding like, nah, I have so many huge hits. I should just keep drawing cards and I'm going to find something better. And Piper did.
Aha! There's the Jerkosaurus. Took a minute to show up. There's Uro.
I mean, Uro's fine here, but I would rather be on the side with Escanta.
Yeah, I think Uro is the best draw for the 4-color mid-range player right now. Insofar as, like, you know, it draws cards, it does Uro things. All right, let's activate Escanta, the Sunken Ruin. We got 7 mana for Godfair's.
Oh, good gravy.
Let's go, baby. Temple of Enlightenment. That'll set us up for next turn. Here's this busted thing. Scry. That'll probably matter. I'll keep that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll take that.
Six. The facial. 35-8. Triome? Probably not. I like this deck.
You're into it?
I'm really into it.
I've really appreciated watching like its ability to play just a regular game when that's what's called for, and also be an engine deck when that's the thing that's going on. Like, it's played both of those roles really seamlessly in a way that I think the mono black deck, for example, has not, when we've watched it at least.
I don't like the mono black version of this deck at all.
I don't either.
It's too disjointed. I know there's one in the top 4 or top 8 just waiting. And kudos. Heck, they might even win the tournament. It just could be flat wrong. Just something about it rubs me the wrong way.
Is it the card quality?
That's got a lot to do with it. I mean, look, I'm not registering Last Step Reaver. Can't do it. I register, and so have you.
I play them all.
There's a lot of bad cards in my day, but I can't do it. All right, Triumph feeling it. Big fella's back. Breeding Pool, Triumph and Grip. Breeding Pool is going to ETBT. Skyclave Apparition we knew was coming. Let's see what's coming back in the graveyard. Might just be old. This one I think is just flat over, right? You just eat the Krasis.
Yep.
Get back the Angel. It's got haste. And we say, see ya! I mean, I'm in. Let's go. Let's go, Angel of Invention. Let's go.
You're just watching this just sort of easily swat away the Sultai good cards, and you're in. You're in.
I'm in. That's what I needed.